Okie dokie. Artichoke. I think I turned the music down just a little. Because this is going to be one of those days where we kind of leave it going until we need it turned off. Oh, I should actually switch over here. And I did remember to turn on my tracking, which is wonderful and a half, I believe. Then, of course, I can bring to mind that it is in fact 4-4 music. I don't actually need to be pausing it, but y'all know them, hopefully. I show you guys this screen every time, pretty much. For good reason. They're pretty awesome. 3 years ago, wow. That number's only gonna... First, yes indeed. I do have technically a redeem for first, but it doesn't do anything other than be the redeem. It does technically show up in my activity log. Yep, there you go. You found it. It does show up in my activity log. So in theory, I could go back and find all the times people have redeemed first and make a bit of a leaderboard. That'd be fun. But I don't actually know how. I'd have to figure it out. Anyway. Cute. Thank you, Morthen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hello, hello. It is good to see you. Well, good to see you. I mean, good to meet you, I suppose. Since this is your first time here. We are working in Blender today. Oh, I thank you for the follow. So, this is a model I made in Vroid. And this is a model that I made in Blender from scratch. This is all me. Here's my driver's menu. We can close that for now. I'm currently using a Vroid model that I've made myself, and I think it's pretty nice. The one thing about it, though, is that I didn't make it entirely myself, because obviously Vroid is a bit of a character creator. So this is one I've made pretty much entirely myself. First time here, but I think you have me added on Discord. Oh, I might. Wow, that's really good. I'm glad you think so. I spent a lot of time on this, because I drew the reference myself, then I sculpted this myself, and it's taken quite a while. I've obviously been following tutorials, so I can't take full credit, but it's, you know, it's pretty cool. And you can see here, I've got a bit of a face going. So the way VRM models work is they use shape keys to do things like 10 on hands. Thank you. Like I said, I was following a tutorial. I like having the little beans on them. I think technically I shouldn't have a fifth. No, actually, cats do technically have a fifth toe, but it's back there. Yeah. Beans. The beans! Yeah, I'm a big fan of them, personally. I think they're quite fun. But with Vroid things, the mouth and stuff, they use a couple different shape keys to determine the, stuff. Oh, whoops. That needs to stay at 0. And they use a couple different shape keys. And the Cats plugin allows you to switch to PC then like feedback. Okay, no problem with them. Good to have you here. So the thing with .vrm models is that they use these shape keys to basically determine how things will look. And if I preview here, you can see that there's actually a lot of different ones that it makes. The only issue with it right now is that if I create all these, then I have to basically manually set all the driver arguments, because this is a 2D texture, right? And the way you control this 2D texture, well, I mean, it's not 2D technically, it's technically a plane object that I've put into a certain shape. But the way you'd, hang on, I need to use this. So you can move it around using this. This is the rig I've made for the mouth. You can grab this button to move the whole thing. You can grab this one to move the sides. I have the mirroring on the x-axis on, is why it moves both sides. I can move either one for it. Also, it does show more teeth the more you go out, which is kind of silly. The reason it does that, if I go into texture paint, is because this is what the teeth texture looks like. It's just these two little triangles. But then if I go into the shading editor, and I go here, and I go here. It'll change the outside because that's the object, but the teeth. Hang on, whoops. Let me. I didn't know it could do that, or rather, I haven't done that before. Here. So you'll see how it says repeat here. I couldn't really find a good way to make it not repeat. You know, so that's what I want to try and do first, actually, is find a way to get this not to repeat, because that makes things a little easier. If I click extend, it does this. If I click clip, it does also the wrong thing. Click mirror, it does the wrong thing. Repeat is so far the one that works the best. So, you know. Yeah, because textures don't like to be not mapped to anything, is really why. So if you have your texture and it goes basically beyond the bounds of the object's like, hey, what am I supposed to display here? And, well, I don't want it to display anything. I want it to just show the teeth in this one spot. I didn't actually finish showing off the rig. I will get to that now. So basically, I can move this to move, whoops, that is the hide button. I can move this up and down to move where the fangs are. I can move this up and down to change where the top of the teeth are. This controls the bottom teeth, and this controls the top. And it's using those that I've made these shape keys here. It does do a little weirdness like this. I don't know why. Because it shouldn't. Essentially it shouldn't. You know? Because if I go here and then I mess with these... Oh wait, that is edit mode. Edit mode changes the actual position of them. Pose mode changes the position of them where it affects the other things. You'll see that those things there are a part of the fangs. But I actually don't know why, because they shouldn't be. You know? I wonder if I move this back, if that helps. Oh? Put it there, it's better, I guess. Wait, hang on, I had it. That technically works. Funny enough. So, does it also work if I have it over here, though? Okay, interesting. So, with this rig is how I make the shapes, essentially. But, it doesn't actually help that much at first. What I need to do... So, the process is basically like I make a pose with this armature. Then on the mouth object, I go here, and I click Save as Shape Key. Then it becomes one of these shape keys, and I can rename it to whatever I want, as you can see. And then I wonder, actually, now that I think of it, if moving this down does the same thing. I have no idea why going... I don't know why it does the things it does. Does not make sense. Hang on. Hang on. Looks like it's trying to make a sideways thing there. That's odd. Quite so. I wonder. If I go... Okay, interesting. Then, so here, now I get to show you guys the part that actually does the thing. Then I go to the shape key, I set to 0, and I copy as new driver. I can set it to 1 just so I can see what it looks like. Then I go to Fang, which is the one I want to change. Then I go here, and I go rotation Z, and I can paste as new, or paste driver. So now this will move as this moves, right? You can see how those rotate. So now it's a matter of I need to actually go back here, and I need to open driver's editor, and that brings up this. So now you see how it has the Z rotation, which is actually much steeper than I think it needs to be. Basically, this is pretty much just a scale. It doesn't need to be as big as it is really for my purposes. For other people, sure. Basically, it is from 0 to 1, and it just describes the value of this, you know? I just apparently have to zoom way out to get to the points where it'll do the thing I want. And I can, while this is up, I can bring it over here, just onto my other monitor. I can go back and see it. And I can say, okay, that's not doing what I want to do. So it's a matter of moving it back and forth until it goes where I want it to, really. So this way it didn't actually change like at all. So first it changed too much, then it changed not at all. So what if oops. What happens if it's like this? Doesn't look like it changes, huh? Alright. So as it is here, just on default, it rotates by that much. How many degrees is that anyway? That's like 57 degrees. Okay. So I'm probably going to want to we should find out when exactly. I'm gonna make this a scripted expression so that we know. So we know what it's doing. Or rather, so I can choose more accurately what it's doing. If sorry, my throat is just weird sometimes. If I have it at 0, then it's like this. Then we should find out how much it needs to be. So right now it should just not change really. Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm going to just delete the driver. And then, oops, I'll set this to 0. It needs to just go to 15 degrees. Alright? Or actually probably less, huh? No, 15 will work, probably. So what I want to do is I want to find out exactly at what point this becomes an issue. It looks like at 741-ish. So what we can do is we can go like this. We can copy as new driver. We can go here, here, here. Now, as it is, we can bring this up. And hey Grace, fun emotes you got there. I wonder who made them. It was me. I made those. They're silly. We are over here. So basically, we just need this to go from 0 degrees to 15 degrees, is my understanding of it. Where is it hitting 1 at? this point. And this is when we change. So I need to just bring this down. I press G then Y. If I bring this down to 15, then should, let's see. Yeah. So we can watch that in motion now. It wouldn't be too noticeable like this. But what we can actually do, like we could leave it like this and just pretend it doesn't happen like that. What we can actually do is a little bit smarter. I can go to the fangs, right? And I can, here, I can say, make this a scripted expression, either value, because what this does is it maps 0 to 1 on this value to a value here. And that's what this expression is. Imagine it says x and this is y, right? So this is a function that just turns this value into this value, and that's what the driver is. And if I just say value, if value is greater than or equal to 0.741. Oh wait, you also need an else. Else 0. You don't, in regular Python you don't need an else statement, but you can't have one of these values not be something, you know? So it will always, so the reason is if I have value if value equals 0.741, it doesn't have a value at all, right? It'll be a null value, and then if Blender goes to check, hey, what should the rotation be according to the driver, it just won't have it. And then it'll say, that's a problem because it's supposed to be a number, not a null value. So that's why you have to have an else in it, in case your expression isn't true. But now, when I go here, you see it doesn't move at all, and you can't even tell. If you look really closely, you can see at the pinpoints of those, where it shifts over. But that's never going to be too visible. If I really wanted to, I could even make it just go a little bit later. Either way, glad that's taken care of. So I can close this for now. So my difficulty is I don't want to make the drivers customized for every single shape key, because you get one driver for one property, to my understanding, and it's hard to just set multiple drivers for the same property, or I just don't know how to. So when I go to like the fangs again, for example, if I want multiple properties affecting the same thing, I have 3 here, for 1 for each of the shape keys. Look how many different, look at this long expression. And this isn't something I can, like, I don't know how to bring this into an editor or anything, but I'd like to, because then it'd be easier. If I could bring this into an editor, I would go through the effort of putting every single Vizim in the exact right spot, right? But because I can't, I'm not sure that I want to, you know? Because it'd just be just one super long string. And I'm not so sure that that's worth it, you know? In fact, maybe I look something up. Maybe I go, oh, for have a good stream, have a bad day. Okay, Grace. I hope you get some really good rest then. Let's see about something like this. Multiple custom properties. Sure. You want to RP2, but that doesn't quite work. This is what I was doing basically, but it doesn't quite work for me because I need it to be drivers with multiple instances, multiple drivers for single object, One driver assigned multiple variables, multiple drivers for one shape key. Showing two properties with one driver for multiple properties, multiple object parameters with a single driver. Because, like, these are all easy. I know how to do this. Multiple driver instances for single object. That sounds similar. Darn it, there is no responses. So you see, this is why I'm not going to be working on all the different blend shapes right now. We do also... I guess I never unpaused it. I'm sorry for that. I've been kind of following this little tutorial because it's going to be a VRM. So
in this video, I'll quickly run through the steps to prepare
if
your
I
3D model, so you can become your very own VTuber.
hang on, I want to turn the volume down a bit on this. I already did most of these steps.
Mix to speed up the process. Basis shape key.
So this is what I'm talking about. It will make all the in-between shape keys and everything that you need if your mouth is normal. My mouth is not normal. This mouth is not normal. Which is a little unfortunate, but it does allow me to be really cute with it, you know? Like, I get to do it like this instead of having to make an interior and having to... This is cool. I like it like this, and that's why I did it on purpose. Now it wants... Now I make visemes for... Gotcha. This part is also tricky. Because... Wait, never mind. It is not tricky. And you'll find out in a second why. This is going to be another example of using drivers. Alright? I'm going to make on this object... Okay, so I already have one viseme, which is to close these eyes. I posted a little video about it on Blue Sky where I'm just opening and closing these eyes. I think I did okay with these. Grr. I think I did alright. It could be a lot better, obviously, but I'm no professional. So I don't know how. One thing is that I do need... So I'm just going to work on making each of these different... And you'll see I followed this tutorial for the mouth. Mine's a tiny bit different because it has the teeth texture different, but I can very easily just make it different however I want. Oh, thank you, dear boss. You know what just occurred to me? For some reason, only just now. If I just open up Krita really, really quickly... to fix my problem with the teeth texture, I can pretty much just make it bigger. Because then when it repeats, it'll be farther away. And I won't have to worry about it. And I don't know why I'm so silly. I just resize canvas. Width can just be like 1500. Just add 500 on either side. Save it. And then I can close that again. Go here. Then I go to texture paint, I think. I will just open image. Triangle.png, open that image. Now, when I go here, and it's still just... back here, we will just go, I think here. Then when I move this around... Wait, that is edit mode, not pose mode, I'm silly. So now when I move the teeth around, it's much farther apart before they repeat. And I can just make that arbitrarily big, to be honest. But at this point, it probably isn't going to be a problem. Because before it was, like, pretty close to the thing, you know? Now, actually, that's very convenient now. I think, anyway. So, it's going to be a pain to do things. Firstly, I would really, really like it if I were able to, just, like, copy this. Can I duplicate the driver? Or shape key? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have, so basically it says blink left and blink right. Those are the ones I'm doing first because they're pretty easy. Or at least they were pretty easy the first time. The one issue is getting that little rotation. I really, what I would really like to do would be to just copy them and split it into one at a time, you know? So I'm actually gonna see if there's a way to do that because it would be really convenient. Huggy Wuggy, get well soon. Yes, exactly, Randy. You understand. Get well soon. Stay strong. Never give up. Can you make a new shape key from fewer from old shape key with from half of old shape key will try. Combine or merge. Updated basis. Apply blend shape. Split keys into the left and right, maybe. Two different ways. Half model, assigning it to a vertex group. Shape key selected. Specify your vertex group. Below the shape key list. Okay, so that means here, vertex group. Gotcha. So then, here's what we do. Can we duplicate a shape key? That's what I want to do first. Because then, we make two, how to duplicate shape key. New shape from mix. Okie dokie, let's see about that. No. Maybe it's this one? Yes. So, R, we can go I close dot L. And so what we do now is we basically just go into edit mode. At this moment in time, it's affecting both of them. But if I think it's here, oh, not quite there. I think I go here, grab this. This is their right side. So actually, let's grab the left side first. Now that I think about it, we're gonna turn off that just for a bit. Control L. Then I think these are actually different from the rest of the mesh, which is convenient right now. So right now, if I go here and select all that, then if I create a new vertex group, here, vertex group. This one's just in islet at the moment, but if I add another vertex group, oh, interesting. I just call this full. So there's a lot of vertex groups at the moment, and I don't quite understand all of them I understand them all. I don't know what's in each of them. I don't know what makes them all unique. So what I want to do here, though, is... Hang on, is that left side? Anyway, I'm going to check that in a second. I'm going to make this SPIL, or I dot L. We assign. You can click deselect and select. So then I say what vertex group? I say SPI dot L. The basis. Okay. So it should be only affecting this one. See, there we go. Oh, darn. Okay. Maybe here. Maybe I'm actually supposed to go new shape from mix when it's open. Oh, gotcha. So I clear this. I get rid of this. And then I put that up. Then I new shape from mix. Then I put this down. And now this has the same shape key. Okay, perfect. Now on this one, I can reapply SPI's L. SP is short for spare parts. Because these are technically disconnected objects, you see. Each piece of the eye. I thought that was a cool little thing I did. I can make the interior of the eye completely white, so it will still look the same as a regular eye, but it's like a 3D object. I think it's cool. I like it. I will be doing it that way. We go SP. Oh wait, hang on. I close dot R. And I need a. Hang on, can I? No, okay. SPI.R. This one has that. It will only affect that. Wink, wink. Really quickly though, I am going to make a full blinking one just in case I need it. You know, so I don't have to mess with the shape keys again. Or at least, I mean the vertex groups. I think that'll be convenient. Then we have this one fully up. Now what we need to do is go into here, say in SPI.R, we go click here, 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 and I think there. Control L. We also go inside the face. Go bing, bing, get those. Then SPI.R we assign, and we can deselect to prove that we did it. Then here we go SPI.R. Alright. So we have both of them, left and right. Very cool. Then, we don't need this anymore. Neutral, fun, joy, angry, sorrow, blink left and blink right. Okie dokie. So, what I can do, so for neutral, I actually want, hang on, if neutral is a particular shape key, like I'm imagining it to be, I don't know necessarily what I'd have it do, but I know what I want it to do, certainly, is I copy as new driver, then over on the mouth, this is how I'm going to be doing my paste driver. So now, when I go to the head and I say, turn up the neutral, jump, you have the little thing. So now I can control that. This was another one of my shape keys. I can do this. So this is what I want to be the neutral. I don't think I can have it be the basis, because then I can't shape it like this, you know? But I do need the colon 3 face. Then, we also need fun, joy, angry. Okay. So these are, it's kind of tricky, because I don't quite know the difference between a fun face and a joyful face. What we might do is do an easier one first. Such as angry. Angry should be easy enough. I don't technically have eyebrows here. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be a stylistic choice of mine. I don't think I want to have eyebrows on this. I could very, very easily And I might choose to change my decision later and go back and put in eyebrows. But, you know, I don't have to. So, I'm not gonna right now. Oh, we can also turn this back off. Yeah. Wah. Ooh, wah. So for angry, technically it'd be nice if I had some controls on these as well to make them be exactly how I want. But if I check inside, we do have our here. I'm thinking that we start first thing by bringing up the lower eyelids. So we're gonna have to also decide what we want done with the pupils. Also, it seems like that is a particular rotation of them. So we're gonna have to decide what we want the pupils to look like when I'm angry. That is not the easiest thing to decide, actually. So hang on. How do I? Because really quickly, I need to. Because right now it's basing things on the 3D cursor. Or I don't know. If I look around here, maybe this has something to do with it. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go with cursor to selected. Then I don't have to worry about it. Now we'll scale around this. So in my close eyes thing, I make the pupils smaller, right? So that they fit back there. I'm not certain I want to do that. If I go and just search for anime angry faces, get some references, we might have some ideas. This is not a bad one to try out or try and go for. We'll see, we'll see. So for that we would go. Oh gosh, I forgot I had that one on. Why is this the one it's on? Hang on. I don't want it lasso select. How did I accidentally change that? I just need to Google that apparently. Because I like having the box. The box is best for me. W key? That'd do it, yeah. There we go. Just what I like to see. So, for what I'm thinking, we start by let's see. I think we start by curving the eyelash here. Eyelash makeup thing. I think we start by curving this into an angry shape. You know, and so that'll be very angular, very pointed inwards. To accomplish this, I'm gonna hide the rest of this really quickly, and that'll be Control L, H. And it's gonna look a bit weird. But actually, never mind. I don't want to do that. I was thinking it'd be easier to move things around if I did, but I'm starting to think actually that's not the case. So I'm thinking I bring this down part way. I'm gonna hide this right now, actually, while I get the shape of the eyelids in place. Then what I probably want to do here, what? Does that not rotate? Squeeze. Oh, right. I kind of want to get rid of this 3D cursor. I'm gonna be honest. How to stop transforming in reference to 3D cursor. Blender. Transform moving around this. Period. Okay, okay. Control plus maybe? We'll try that. Maybe not. Oh, wait. Or maybe I meant control plus comma. Yeah, I forgot that part. Dang it. Okay. No. Pivot point. Somewhere around here is something called pivot point. Gizmo. Here, I'll just search pivot point blender 4 because this is several versions ago. That little, where was it? Direction orientation. Shortcut is period. Bing. Active element. No. Medium point. Yes. Finally, that took too long, huh? Alright, I'm sorry I keep turning off the music. I'm gonna leave it on for a while now. Because obviously we want some background music to keep things a bit more interesting. Now, we're gonna need to rotate this. Oops, missed some faces. I forgot it's a kind of a 3D thing. I do think I would kind of like to hide the main mesh, but at the same time I don't, you know? I'm gonna start, I think, by sort of making this into still kind of a curve, but a lot sharper. That goes more like that. That could make it look angry. And since we have this selected, you'll see that when I go to other ones, it doesn't have that. So that's why it's good to do these shape keys in such a way. If I move this down, rotator chip. This is gonna take quite a bit of filling. Oh gosh. Yeah, okay. We have our curve. We're gonna hide this. Just because I need to have it not there while I grab things around, because I want to turn on pass through, so I can then start grabbing stuff through the mesh. You know, we're actually gonna want to put things back. Then we hide this. Now I grab all the vertices instead of just the visible ones. Then I think I go like this, perhaps. Maybe it's a bit tricky. High B, is that Lily? Sorry, it's a little hard to tell. It does look like Lily, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between I's and L's, and with so many L's and I's in a row there, it's a little hard. And it's not that my eyes are bad, it's that this monitor I have it on is a lower resolution, so it's a tiny bit harder to tell since it's a small lettering on a slightly lower resolution, all next to each other. So it's just like a big block of bars to me. Is how that kind of looks. Hang on. You understand? Yeah, I'm glad. What? Because I go H and Alt H, right? Control H. That's odd. Hang on. Because in the past, Alt H was the, yeah, show hidden object shortcut. What's gone and changed on me? Preferences, navigation, or by input, keymap. Hidden, reveal hidden. Should be Alt H. So when I press Alt H here, huh, how odd. Well, I'll just have to live with it for now. No, I won't. Hang on. Why is it? I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna restart the protocol. What protocol? Why did I say? The application. I'm gonna go here. If I go Alt H, that's so odd. I shouldn't have expected it to change anything. But not working Blender. Don't know why. Well, in edit mode. Mesh show sticky note. Switch language. No. Perspective view. Let's try that. No? Darn. Well, I have no idea what's up with it. But at least now I know I can go here, here, reveal hidden. It's a little tricky to go either way on having it there or not having it there, you know? Because I want the... In fact, hang on. What I actually think is going to be the good idea. Turn off this. And just like... No, that's not gonna work. We're just gonna cope. Yep. Just gonna cope. Because I want to be grabbing the eyelash here. Whoops. And we'll go bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. 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 So what I want to do with this, oh, and also that there, I want to rotate this. And move it up. Then we take other points. Alright. And we start putting them along this line. And we just kind of hope that the shape key works out. It probably won't at first, we'll have to do some tweaking. But you know, there's no reason it won't work by the end of the stream. Once we have it exactly how we want it, we can work on, whoops, getting everything to match up on the other side. And that part's really easy. I just go and symmetrize the object. So no need to worry about that. No. Okay, okay. That should pretty much do it. Here, if I were to put this there-ish, maybe that'd be nice. So now if I go here and I go, well, it actually did work out pretty much how I wanted to on the first try. So that's pretty nice. Now we do gotta figure out what we want. I'm gonna put this back down to 0 so we can test it. We've gotta figure out what I want with these, you know? I think it'd be interesting. You'll have to tell me if I'm completely bonkers on this. I think it'd be really cool and interesting if... Yeah, I actually do want to, this time, hide all that. I think it'd be super cool if I made these into little, like, warning triangles, you know? So if I Control L and Control L, and I GZ, put it down a little bit, then I think I shrink, move it down a bit more. Oh, where are the bones for it, by the way? Where's my armature? Oh, my armature gone. Did I hide my armature? Why did I do that? I didn't hide my armature. Where's my armature gone? I don't know what I did. Because clearly it still exists, right? Pressing slash? Gotcha. I did press slash earlier. There we go. Much nicer. So I do kind of want... I kind of want it to stay in pretty much exactly the same spot because of the bone, which moves the eye, so that I don't have to worry about it being just completely wrong. Now, if I go like this, and I say grab, I think just start with the middle. I say SX. We just start scaling that in. Even these ones can be hidden for right now. Well, hang on. I want to do this smart, because right now they're this shape. So technically we're trying to make it into more of a cone. Just like for this purpose. So for that, I would go here to start an IGZ. I'm gonna start trying to flatten out the bottom a bit. You know what actually I should do? I should go like this. And also maybe even one more layer up. I'm gonna deal with the black circle in a second. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do scale Z 0. Yeah. I think that's good. And I will grow it a little bit as Shift Z. And actually, these ones on the inside, I want to move down a little bit. So that's a tiny bit rounded. Hang on, I don't want it scaled down much actually. Just to like here maybe. Okay, that works for me. For now at least. Well, we should probably try and... Oh. 10:30. So then I round out the bottom a little. Then... Here, I can even just go and hide that while we work on making this into a cone. Someone was like, oh, why can't I see through it? It's because it's the same color all around. So, yeah, I should actually be able to just... Yes. And just scale those in. Actually, these two. See, that's what I'm kind of going for. And then we make it a bit more stout. And these can go up a little. And this can go down a little. Down a little. Down a little. Maybe not down a little there. You see, like that. Okay, perfect. And then the last thing, so I want to get these corners a tiny bit more rounded. There we go. That's kind of what I was thinking. You guys are gonna have to tell me if it's super dumb. Also, I'm probably gonna want to move them down a little. I just thought it was a fun little shape language kind of thing. You know? I don't think that that works as well as I hoped it would. So now if I Alt-H, which still doesn't work by the way, why? Hang on. I don't know what I did, but... If I press slash again... Nope, neither of those did anything. Slash on the numpad, maybe? No, that does the same thing. Grr. Numpad plus. I wonder if it was when I pressed control this. Wait a second. I said local. Global maybe is what I switch it to? No. Okay. I need to access for this. I think I do want those to be global. Selectability and visibility. All those are on. And provide plus in the outliner. Okay. No. This is a silly thing for me to get wrong. If I like click here and then I go Alt H, what happens? Nothing. I don't know. We're gonna go here though. Or even let's just go like this. Oh, whoops. I like that. See, that's why I want to have the irises be a 3D thing. Is because then I can make them into fun shapes a bit easier, you know? Now what we do? Oh, goodness. I just have to... Grr. What did I do here? Goodness. Local view plus gnome slash. Does it still exist? No. Darn. So it. Gosh. View. Maybe local view. Toggle local. That isn't doing it for me. At least I don't think it is. I'm just so silly. I just don't know. I wonder if it's because I need to go like this? No. Grr. Edit mode maybe will help. Goodness, I'm so silly. What am I doing wrong? Preferences, key map. Reinstall, somebody suggested. I doubt that it's that scarce. If I look at preferences, and I look at hidden, reveal hidden is Alt H. What if I say... Actually, that's a good question. If I hide something in object mode, does Alt H work? No, it doesn't. Okay. So it's annoying, is what I'm understanding. If I make it a different shortcut, like... hang on. Whoops. Make it like Alt, P, for example. And I hide this, and I go Alt P. Oops, that is unfortunately also a different thing. What about Alt J? Okay, so it's the problem is that it's the H key, huh? Then we need to search by king binding. Okay, insert clip editor. Show, reveal. Show all layers. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe I just go H. Because I would sure love to just... This is so silly of me. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. But you know what? Hang on. If I just... If I search by key binding, Alt J, tries to quads, so if I just set this to be Alt H, oh, it's just not accepting my H input, huh? Okay. That's odd. Is that a... No, it's not a hotkey in Blender. Is H doing anything in here? No. Okay, so then is H doing anything in here? No. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm a bit overdue for a break. So I hope I figure this out soon. Goodness. This is so tricky. I don't know why. But it is. Hey, I'm back. So, tricky problems, huh? Tricky problems. Um. Hmm. Maybe if I try load factory settings. Or rather, um, use preferences, or I don't think this is quite the right thing. No, because I didn't turn it to local view. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Wrong one. What happens if I press tilde? Okay, so that just does all that. Fair enough. I wonder what happens with Shift H. Oh, that's right. That Shift H does hide the unselected parts. Alright, forget that part. Um. Goodness, I spent quite some time on this problem. I'm being ridiculous on something or other. Cause it shouldn't be solo, should it? Shouldn't be in local view? Um. Bleh. What am I being so silly about? That's not it. I wonder actually. No, darn. Grr. Alright, here's my plan. In my preferences, so if I search by Alt J, and I try and switch this to Alt H, hang on. Sure that. Preferences. Is there a way to just reset all keybinds really quick? Goodness, I'm being ridiculous. Window, mark your store. Next to window, mark your store. Rotate preferences. Has that helped me? No, of course not. Grr. Grr. Well, at least we know it's not that now. Okay, hang on. I don't think that one's gonna work. So I'll be... What I want to know is if I can press Alt and H at the same time. Oh, we tried that one. Grr. What? Is this some kind of Linux shortcut I don't know about? That is not it. Here, I'm curious. put this here, what happens then? Test key combo online. Okay, so my computer just isn't, like, registering when I press Alt-H. And I don't know what the deal with that is. But now we know to just give up. Where was it? Show. Real hidden. So, here, at this point. I'm gonna hide everything else besides these two. Even though I know I just got through all that with dealing with that annoyance, but it is what it is. Go like this. And bring those inwards. Do the same here. Whoops. Hi, Rhina. I don't know what I did wrong, but my computer is not really recognizing my Alt-H inputs anymore, and I don't know what's up with that. I think we just do these ones, actually. Eh. Over here, we, goodness, this is tricky. Probably saves better to just go like that. Alright, and then we can go similarly on this side, like that. There we go. Now I would surely love if my Alt-H key was working. Don't know why it won't. Oh, where is it? Here. I think that's kind of fun. I think that's kind of a fun way of doing an angry eye. The one other thing will be that we want to bring this upwards, and this maybe not back there. We'll also want to bring... no, we do want to go like this. And take off that. And like this, I think. Just kind of straighten it out, you know? Oh, goodness. Perhaps that's a little too many rotations. Just trying to figure out the best way of doing this here. Really, it doesn't matter so much. If it's even still curved, I can still just go GZ. Then I'm thinking I just... Wait, hang on. Both these. Just bring them down into place. If I just turn this off for a bit, be a little bit easier. It's just a teensy bit that. No? Looks like they're a little bit close for comfort there. We will push that forward a tad. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think that's fun. So now we go A, mesh, symmetrize. And then we flip that. Plus X and Y. Whoops. Oh no, that is not what we wanted actually. Gosh, how did this even happen? Okay. Well, I think it'll be easier then if we just click on the parts that we actually changed. Control L. I'll miss that one up there. L. And I will go mesh. And mesh. Symmetrize. Yes. Now it's still being weird and wrong when that happens. Because it's copying its starting position, huh? I don't know why it does that. But I need it to not. Gosh. So then... Ah, boy. Hang on. How to symmetrize in shape key. Oh wait. Duplicate. Okay, here. So what do we do? I think we go to 1, then we move shape key from mix, mirror shape key. I don't know why it couldn't mirror that part, or... And then this, I suppose we can say S-P-I-L. And then I can say a mix. Then... hang on. New shape key from mix. Then... mirror shape key. Hang on. I don't want it to be doing all of them. I guess it kind of has to be doing all of them. Then I mirror shape key. Some fail, and I don't actually care. Then on this one, I think what I need to do is just guess on this. No, as best as I can. And if I go like this, see, it's only the tiniest bit off. So then we can... I mean, technically, we're gonna be... Oh, that's silly. In key 6, we actually can say SPR. And then... hang on. There we go. Create a new shape from the mix. Okay. Let's see it. Okay, cool. Okay, we learned a new trick there. Hehehe. Evil. Oh goodness, I don't like that shape anymore. Oh gosh. But I can actually change... oh goodness, it's sharp at that part? Let's take on X symmetry. I hope that it works the way I imagine it does. Which would be... yes, okay, good. So this is sharp because if I just take this smoothing, at this angle though is the problem angle. If I try and just smooth this all a little bit. See, that's better at least. You know? Hey, hey. I think the shape language of a triangle, like a warning symbol, I think that's quite fun, and we can turn that back off too. I think that's a good shape key. Alright, now we can go back here.
You can then create any
We want sorrow is another good one to have.
additional expressions.
Here. Let's see. How am I gonna want to do sorrow? You know what would be cool? Is if it turned into a little teardrop shape for sorrow. So I think that's what I'm gonna want to do. Oh wait, actually, first, obviously saving, but what was it? Oh, that's right. I need one for angry. So we're gonna make a new pose for angry. That's more. Kind of tricky to think of how I want it to be. So if I put it like this, oh, I don't actually want it like quite like that. Slide it back on. I guess these ones kind of need to go back to fit in. Awesome, awesome. Now what I do is my little, and I go here, here, save the shape key. And I go back to these. A, Alt, G, Alt, R, Alt, S. I didn't do any of the other two, I just have a bit of a habit of clearing all of them just in case. So now when I go, and I say, angry, goes like this. Now, the only one that really needs to change here is the bottom teeth. I'm gonna copy this as a new driver. The bottom teeth actually have the driver already that I want to edit. So we're gonna open the driver editor. Then I can just probably just add or gur. And yeah. Ignore. It's because gur doesn't exist yet, but we can just add input variable, call it gur. It's with 2 R's, I believe. And we set it to a key. And it's just key. In the path, I can copy this. And then instead of ch, it's angry. Nah, it works. So now when I go here and I click here and I go like this, it works. Yes. And then I make angry here. So what I do is I go to this. I make copy as new driver here. Then here I paste driver. So now when I go here and I turn this up, the mouth turns down. Perfect. Now what I'm also curious about is how this stacks up with mixing it with the other ones. Yeah. This one's a bit silly. Chi. But yeah, as you can see, the shape keys we have here kind of mix pretty well, which is kind of something we want. Quite good. So then I can go back here, and I can turn that back off. What time is it? 11:17. Okay, we got time, we got time. So, this next part, I want to make another shape key. And this one will be called Sorrow. Because that is what the expression we're going for will be. So... let's see. I need to find some good examples of sad face. So it looks like it's a bit of an arc the other direction, you know? Is the main thing I'm getting from this. Just that brief glance. So if I were to grab, say, these 4, well, these 6 vertices. Excuse me. If I were to start going and making these oh, missed a spot. Missed 2 spots. So then I think the move is to just kind of go like this. And, you know, shimmy to the left, shimmy to the right. Okie dokie. Darn. That's the one downside of the X-ray mode, is that you grab things you don't want far too often. Go like so. Okay. Hang up. I don't like that point. I'm not against it staying in like this, but this does need to come down if I do. Also, I'm very glad that I enabled the horizontal symmetry, because now I don't have to deal with all the nonsense I was making myself do before, you know? That looks sad, right? Blink, blink. That definitely looks sad. Hang on, can you see that through there? I mean, usually it's covered, so it's not a problem, but like... on the basis even, I'd want to change. But it's... there, it's not worth dealing with right now. Hopefully when I get the shading, people won't even be able to tell that's poking out. But, anyways. Let's also, can I go and say, take this, okay, and then, wait, hang on, SX minus 1? Oh, nope, SY minus 1. Still no, darn. Oh, I know, it's RZ180. No. Then it's RX180. No. Then it's RY180. Yes. Took a couple tries, but we got there. Then if I go RZ90. No. Okay, was worth a shot. Here, actually, maybe I just do it the same way as before. It's actually just even easier to do that here because there's no 3 vertices. There's only 2. Just got to go like so. Yeah, that's utterly distraught, I would say. Which is what we were after. Then what we want is to bring this down. Well, I mean, only in this part, really. No? Hang on. I know they're calling through Hirana. Glad to see you're still here. I hope it's not too boring for you, of course, of course. Yep. Yep. Then... oops. Oops. Alright, you're right. Sorrow. That's not bad. The one thing I would say is that what I would love to have happen, I'm gonna have this hide for this. What I would love to have happen would be for Control L. I'll probably stand to move this a little bit back. Alright, I think we scale it down just a tad. Move it up just a tad. Alright, so it's in the right spot to spot. Speaking of, we should have this on it when we do that, actually. So that it still fits proper. Okay, cool. Maybe not quite that much up. Okay. Then what I want to have happen, I'm gonna put this away again. I mean, that can go too, I guess, yeah. What I want is for this to become a teardrop shape. So... bring that down. Bring this in. There we go. That's not too terrible, I should think. If I, SZ, scale this along the Z-axis a bit. That's pretty obviously, like, meant to be a droplet, you know? I should think. If I could... maybe... no. I'm thinking if I could, perhaps... move the top of it a bit. We'll actually probably at an angle like this. Something like that, huh? And if I bring the tip a bit back forward... and, well, actually, maybe not. This is recognizably like a teardrop shape, right? Yeah, actually, I think that's pretty nice. I'm having fun. Let's see. On this, honestly, we probably have an easy enough job. Well, maybe. So I'm gonna want this hidden again. Okay. I might even turn off the pass-through for it. There, it's good. Alright, I'm fine with it on that bottom half. But up on this topper half. Needs to start. Getting a bit smaller, I should think. Oops. Da-da. Oh, I see my issue. Oh, it doesn't matter much. And Bing. Bomb. Not you. Bomb. There we go. Oh, I see. Oh, you know what? I bet this would be great if I go like this, kinda. And then I will turn back on pass-through. Just go like... Maybe I even smooth it out. I'll probably do it. Then if I mesh, show reveal hidden. I'm not the biggest fan of how it's starting to show through up there, but honestly, it's gonna happen eventually. I think that's not bad. Crying. I think that's fun. I think that is a fun little sorrow. Vizine. So now we need a mouth shape. Almost looks scared. Not sure I want that. Hang on. Okay. That'll work. Maybe it's the fact that the mouth is open. If I were to close the mouth, I don't suppose there's an easy way to do that at the moment. This one looks nervous. Good to know. Oh wow, that's a weird looking thing. Right to have become. Note to self, do not mix those too much. I guess we need a mouth shape. Alright. What I can do here, I think. Right. So if I go here and I turn up neutral, I go here, and I say new shape from mix. Alright, hear me out on this. Then I go back here and I turn neutral off. Go here. This one is neutral. But not necessarily how I want it. Anyways, we want to... I think I want to anyway. R L Y 90 0 dollars. RY180. Okay. Like that. See, that's not terrible. And I can put this as brown. I don't know necessarily I'd call it sorrow. Oh, but the oh, I don't want to do that. If I were to mirror the shape key. Darn. I wonder if I first R180 around the z-axis, and then R180 around the y-axis. That's put us in, should be the same thing but like backwards, basically. I think. Actually, I have no idea. Gosh. So right now we've got that. And I want this to go upside downies. Without necessarily. I wonder if I can just do like this. S, Z, minus 1. No, I can't. Grr. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to keep this like this. I'm going to duplicate this. Alright, and then on this one I go like this. Then here I go and that's a bit odd. Okay, and then I go most arm. So I do like that. Then I, on the actual mouth, go into the armature. And just, you know, pose things until they look right. I think that's how I want to do it, yeah. Oh, it's gone? Squeezer? Oh no, they're just occupying the same space. Gotcha. GY. Yoink. Now when I go into pose mode, I can more easily bring this into the shape I'm after. I will fix things in a bit. Hang on. Oh no! Ah, darn. Wait, hang on. I know what to do. I was like, Oh darn, the armature is affecting this one too, and I don't want it to, but I can kind of just tell it not to. Because we're deleting that as soon as we're done anyway, so. No matter none. That is edit mode, not pose mode. Okay, okay. I can go. Okie dokie. And once this is all done, I'll line it all back up proper. This goes to there. These go inwards. Upwards. Okie dokie. Okay, we get rid of that. Then we simply. Gosh. Just trying to line them all up here. Okay, that should be all good. Is it? Hang on, did. Oh. No. We'll go right back on there. Stream won't be too much longer. I'm getting to the finishing stages, I think. At least for today. Ignore, go here, go here. No, go here actually. Go save the shape key. And go, what was this one? Whoops. Not this. Go here. What was this one? Oh, okay. Smile 2. We'll just make this smile for now. And this will be brown. Oh wait. Got to turn that one off. I'm like, oh no, I thought I did it right. Is it clipping anywhere? No? Okay, good. It just looks a bit strange in those corners. That is just fine though. I do. That's a bit weird. I have to do something about that. Probably what I'm looking for is that they all mix well with the word ones or the sound ones. So the ones that do a lot of performing like that probably won't. Yeah, but now we'll remember in the future that CH does not great things with the smile and the frown. And then the other thing I want to do, we had you, and you have your sorrow expression. Copy as new driver. I will paste driver. Then here we go. There. That seems... I'm not going to say it seems good. Because it seems more scared than sad. So I might rename this to scared. Now it's not wrong. And then I'll find a different way of making a scared expression another time. What? Here, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some screenshots to post on my Discord of the progress we made. I'm going to hide the armature here. I'm going to... Oh. I've gotten to... There we go, and I will copy. And I will... Hang on. We'll go here, we'll go here. Going to paste. Then I can do the same thing, but again. Copy. Then paste. And I can take another one here. This is just neutral. And that is okay. Go paste. And the last one, I'll probably just do one of the eyes closed. And I might turn on neutral for it too, just because I like the smile. Copy. And then paste. Okay. What do I call this? I call this... well, first of all, I'll put in 11th of February 2025, and we will say some expressions made in Blender. Then I can put those onto Blue Sky once I end stream. So thanks y'all for hanging out with me. We're gonna raid if there's anyone here. Following, perhaps? Well, I think... I wonder if same category is a good idea. Vision filter? What's this? Oh, I see. Then... Let's see. Probably I want to sort by viewers low to high, perhaps. It seems like a good idea. And here. This goat seems interesting. Late night art stream we will. They have a fun little avatar. I can't hear them actually. Is my... Oh no. I'm gonna double check another one to see if I can hear. Another colon 3. That'll be your last one, I think, for the night, because I'm looking into raiding out. Can I hear you?
But I know they exist. I've seen the posts. I know they're out there.
Oh shit.
We found one. We finally found one in the wild.
Oh, whoops. You can't write them, huh? Okay, well, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna end the stream normally. I'm gonna... Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Definitely great progress. Definitely make sure we save. We get this. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, tomorrow is Wednesday, which means we're doing some Noida, probably. Unless something changes. I'm excited for that. Noida is always fun. Bye. Epic mode. Epic model. I'm glad you think so. The tail is a little bit lumpy at the moment because I sculpted it curved. And then I'm like, oh, actually, I should probably have it straightened out for the bones because then I can make it curved. And then it won't have to be. We'll see what happens with it. I'll probably end up just redoing it from scratch. But anyways, yes. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you had a nice time.